true problem. Yeah, hey everyone, this is the Hall of Famer, director Marlon Green, keeping you up on what's happening that's real, okay? And I want to say that today I've been recording a few sessions, but on this one, I want to talk about why black people really fail. We black people fail is because deep down inside we want to fail. You know, even you listen to people that don't have any authority over you, and then they trick you out of your spirituality, and you can't even get any of their money. You don't even see they're after your spirituality. A lot of Asians have telekinetic and abilities, and they got people that's trying to take all y'all artifacts and trying to take all y'all shit away. But the funny thing is, when they steal all that shit, they still can't get the full potential because their brain chemistry is not correct and their mind frame is not correct and their soul is disconnected. And so this is why you have a lot of suffering and misery, and a lot of people is drawn to this type of energy. And so you have to be aware of how your chemistry mix in an environment with theirs. Now, all the time you won't be able to detect the problems, but being hyper aware of every situation helps a lot. And I'm not spiritually stupid. So if God is with the Willie Lynch shit, I'm not with God because I'm not spiritually stupid and I deserve better than fucking Willie Lynch, okay? And if I can't get more than Willie Lynch, then I don't need no fucking God. Because if he gonna do all of that shit and go into heaven after all of this horrible shit that they be doing and God let them in, and I didn't fucking been raped, molested, beat down, and tried my best and don't get no fucking favor, I don't want it. Now, on the flip side, something like that I have to address, because at the beginning of this summer or at the end of the spring, I started growing tomatoes. And my tomatoes, my first tomato that was ripe on the vine. And I dedicated that to the Lord. I offered him my first fruits. Now, God didn't eat it, but the birds did, so I'm assuming God accepted my offering. But where's the rest of the shit at? Where's my wife? Where's my girlfriend? Where's my way to employ myself? I don't see none of that shit. The people that you got in charge not doing their fucking job, and that's the bottom line. And God lives forever, and I don't. So I have to be critically aware of everything, because I can walk out that fucking door and get in trouble and it's not my fault. Or the fucking cops could come knock at my fucking door doing a favor for some white folks that's trying to rob me. I don't need no fucking God. And weapons formed against you will prosper if you let it. That's what the fuck the Bible need to say. No weapon will prosper against you if you don't let it. Because just assuming that no weapon will prosper against you and all you got is prayers, you in for a lot of disappointment. Because even with prayers, shit don't stop. You can have faith, but how much faith is going to take of you getting your ass kicked until you physically decide to do something? And I can quote other people because I'm not insecure. And Pastor George Prince says, if you have a chance to stop something, stop it. But make sure your heart is right. I always try to make sure my heart is right, and I do the best that I can so that I don't live with any regrets. I don't believe in living no fucking regrets, especially with something that I can't help and I tried to help it out. So picture this, right? Be able to understand the environment and your chemistry in this environment mixed with others. Because a lot of people don't really know what the fuck is happening, and they act like they know what's happening, and they don't really know what's happening. And the reason why black people fail is because the older group, the older women and the older men, that so much hatred has been bred into them, so much discomfort has been bred into them, so much distraction has been bred into them, and not everybody could rise above the environment that they have been brought up in. I can. And I get along with 80-85% of the people that I encounter, and I'm not trying to make it 100%, because you know why? These days, most people ain't shit. And I kind of lost a lot of respect for John McEnroe because he's jealous of Serena. And that fucking white boy that married her should have stepped his ass up and told John McEnroe something. Motherfucker, you can play tennis too. I seen you play Serena. In the tennis, she can beat you, but you can fucking play. And if you can play against Serena, nigga, and you are her husband, you better step the fuck up. Else I'm going to go after your wife and I'm going to fuck her. Okay? Because you don't deserve to have a wife like Venus Williams if she got to fight all her own battles and going through all this shit and you're just there as a fucking mouthpiece and you getting good pussy and you don't deserve it. I can fuck Serena and Venus Williams better than y'all. Them hoes don't want me. I'm sorry, they not hoes. But they don't want me because I'm a regular guy and I don't get a lot of press. But I have Venus and Serena doing splits for me in the bed and shit. Them bitches will never want for dick because I put it on them. And marrying a white guy is just a fucking excuse to say you gonna do what you want. Alright, if you gonna do what you want, let's just have an open marriage. Let me have 2 fucking girlfriends so that when I'm not around, she can keep you company. Y'all can kiss and think about me and shit. That's what the fuck was happening, okay? And so this session is out of Picture This of the director Marlon Green show. And I'll see you next time. Peace.